Hi, I'm Ashish, and I want to talk about the latest trend in news and newspapers. More and more recently, a lot of people have started following Twitter, some blogs, and other social media to gather the news. And as a result, people have started writing obituary for traditional newspapers. They think newspapers are outdated and no longer have place in this world. I'm going to say, well, newspapers are still the best place to get news. And let me explain you why that is. A good news not only provides facts, but also provides detailed analysis. This analysis can only be found in reputed newspapers. The second thing is, newspapers always ensure and provide accurate news, accurate information, and hence they are still the best source of news. So let me elaborate the first fact. So newspapers not only just provide you facts on the latest news, but they also provide detailed analysis. For example, I was reading about Syria, and New York Times not only just provided the facts, what is going on there, who is the ruling party, who are the dissenters there, and what US government is doing. They also provided detailed analysis of what is at stake for United States, what is at stake for Syria, what is at stake for dissidents there, and what is at stake for Russia. And that complete analysis helped me understand how this issue is, why and how is this issue important for United States. Not only that, the analysis was done by, in addition to that, now analysis could be done by anyone. Well, I could analyze that. But the great thing about newspapers like New York Times and CNN is that this analysis is done by people who are very educated, very well informed on the news they are covering. They have in-depth understanding, hence they are able to provide a very rich information and very rich analysis, which makes you feel like you learned something amazing. And that, for me, you cannot gather from a Facebook or social media. And that ensures that newspapers, and especially the reputed newspapers, are still the most popular way to consume news, best way to consume news. Let me talk about the second one. Newspapers not just provide you facts, they ensure that the fact is very accurate in nature. Now, if you were to read a news on Facebook, how confident are you of the accuracy? I am not. I don't believe the blogs, most of the blogs even. So for me to get a credible news, I have to go to a newspaper. Newspapers, by law, are required to do a fact check and collect evidence before they publish or report anything. If they don't do that, they could be legally sued, and this could just shut down the newspaper. So when I'm reading a news on newspaper, I can be very confident that the news is accurate. The newspaper has done the homework, and hence I can believe that news completely. Second part is, newspapers are in the business of delivering news. They live and die by the reputation. They live and die by the accuracy of the news. And because of that, they ensure that anything they are publishing is well checked, well validated before anything goes out in print. This ensures that news I'm reading is something I can trust, something I can believe in, and something I don't have to validate myself. So for both these reasons, I believe that newspapers still continue to be the best source to consume the news. Now let me talk. Now, of course, there are going to be other channels of news You can take some news through Twitter, you can use through Blogspot, and it could give you some idea on what's going on in the world on a regular basis. But at the end of the day, if you want to learn something about some issue in detail, if you care about the accuracy, if you care about how well that news has been, how much evidence exists, you need to go to one of the reputed well-respected newspapers like New York Times and CNN and Economist to get the news you want. And and because of all these facts I talked about, like the accuracy, the analysis, I believe newspapers are still the best way to consume news.